one of the places you're going to might be the Catskills. If you're a fan of Dirty Dancing or the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, then you are in for a treat, because the Borscht Belt Festival, a nostalgic throwback to the Catskills golden era, where the region serves as a refuge for millions of New Yorkers, is taking place July 26th to July 27th in Ellenville, New York.
That's right. The Borscht Belt Festival is a celebration of comedy, culture, and food in the Catskills. And joining us to tell us all about it is one of the performers who will be appearing at the festival, comedian Lucie Pohl, host of the NYC-based Immigrant Comedy Jam. Lucie, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
I wish you no traffic.
I was just going to say, I wish you no traffic.
Well, I don't drive, so it's not going to be my problem.
Even better.
And you can take the train up there.
That's
you know what
true.
I mean?
That is
you can take the train. Yes. Yeah, the festival, 26th and 27th of July in the Catskills, Ellenville, New York. The Borscht Belt Museum, which is up there, gave birth to this festival. It's a two-day festival in its third year now, and it celebrates the culture of the Borscht Belt, which, as you guys said, was a refuge for Jewish New Yorkers and other marginalized communities that were escaping the heat and the bigotry as well. And so it was African Americans, Irish Americans, LGBTQ people were going up there. There was resorts catering to all different, you know, groups of people.
How did this area become such an enclave for all of the refugees, not just the Jewish families that were up there?
Well, there was, you know, like a colony of resorts, hotels, bungalows that kind of sprung up, made by these families that were looking for a safe place to go to where they could enjoy themselves in the summer and also feel safe. And, you know, the city was overcrowded. Most of these people were living in tenement, the old tenement buildings,
and they wanted to spread out. And my parents who were Puerto Rican. There was an entire enclave of Puerto Ricans who would go up to a portion of the Catskills, and they did, and it was just that. They were like, it's hot. We don't want to be in Washington Heights. Let's go up. Let's get some fresh air and let's dance. And like they got super dressed up and the whole thing.
Not just go ahead.
Well, there's another name for the Borscht Belt. It's the Sour Cream Sierras.
Oh,
I hadn't heard that.
I like that. That's very good.
Yes.
You mentioned going out there to spread out and not just to dance, but to laugh as well. There's a tradition of comedy that comes out of the region. Can you tell us a little bit about the history there?
Yeah, so arguably it's the birthplace of like what we know as American stand-up comedy, right? So like Jerry Lewis, Joan Rivers, even Jerry Seinfeld, Jackie Mason, Rodney Dangerfield, they all passed through the Borscht Belt. And I always say it was kind of like the Wild West of comedy, because they'd go on like 10 times a night.
Oh, wow.
And they'd have to do different material because the same people would be watching them, and they were brutal. They'd heckle them, they'd throw stuff at them if they would repeat jokes. Comedians would steal jokes from each other. It was ruthless. And I think Jerry Lewis said that it was a great place to be bad. So because you just had to, you know, like keep coming up with new material, and of course, not all of it was good. It's also like the birthplace of the one-liners for that reason, because they would just have to, you know, bang out jokes all the time and fill their sets and come up with new material, which is wild.
I know you're a comedian. Is it as rough today up there? Are the crowds a little more forgiving?
New York is rough. The crowds are more forgiving, yes. I think that, you know, also now comedians, people really worship comedians. Back then it was kind of like
you're not an actor,
exactly.
So you're a comedian. But now comedians
it was
are
different.
Like,
And you know, obviously Joan Rivers is such a trailblazer for any female comic out there. So, but back then, can imagine, you know, in that time as a woman, married with kids, doing comedy. Yeah, wild. So no, they paved the way to make it much nicer for us.
And you don't have to perform 10 times a night.
Exactly.
Either.
We do. No, we do that.
Oh, you still do 10 times a night? To the same crowd?
Not the same crowd.
Okay.
No, that is
Bring
brutal.
in a new audience, comedians, just
and
keep
sometimes
going.
if you do the same club 2 or 3 times in a night and people go to multiple shows, you're like mad at them. You're like, what are you doing here? Because it makes you feel uncomfortable to
Right.
do the same material again.
You've brought this delicious looking food. What do we have here?
I brought food. We brought food. Well, I didn't bring food, but Zabar's Deli brought food. We have borscht, delicious beet soup,
I'm
so
gonna try it.
good.
Okay.
Do you want to try
Beet
it?
veggie
You don't
soup.
have to.
I'm going to wait and then you tell me.
It's not
I'll try it.
radioactive.
It's
Don't worry.
the sour cream Sierras.
Sour cream Sierras.
All right.
Exactly. You got sour cream, beets, veggies,
That's so
broth.
I mean, I'm
That's so good.
looking at the lox over there.
Ah,
I mean,
yeah.
I might have to
This
dig
is
into
really
some of that
Bagels.
over there.
Bagels with lox and cream cheese. You got pickles, arugula, babka, rolls, onion rolls, cream cheese,
And
scallion
all
cream
this
cheese.
stuff is stuff you'll be having up there as well from Zabar's?
Yes, so exactly.
Come
The
on.
festival is not just comedy, music, and art. It's also a food festival.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's all different types of food, but it kind of focuses on, Jewish culture food.
Laughter burns a lot of calories, right?
Exactly.
I'm taking
It's
this
the best
pint
medicine.
home. Lucie,
All right.
thank you so much.
Thank you so
Maisel,
much.
break a leg up there.
Thank you, thank you. You guys can get tickets to the festival at borschtbeltfest.org.
She's got it.
I'm going to be
There you go.
performing, and tonight I have a show in New York City. Come out, caveat.nyc,
Look at this. Look at
7
this
p.m.
lineup.
Check out the Instagram at Borscht Belt Museum
Yep.
for more information as well, or you can head over to pix11.com. We've got it everywhere for
Got it
you.
everywhere. Got it everywhere.
Lucie, thank you so much for joining the show.
Thank you, thank you.